Well, I'm 22 now.
2 years? 2 years? That's still in the habit breaking phase. You could easily go back. Easily. All it takes is one little suckle, and you're back full force into that habit. Imagine a 20-year-old
During an alert,
what?
keep your
I'm
portable radio tuned to the Conrad radio
I'm not gonna do it on
frequency.
camera, but I'm saying, like, would it be
640
soothing? I'm
and
curious.
1240 on the AM dial.
I'm not gonna
For the latest reports
That's even
and
worse,
advice.
bending down and it's like audible
Right
sucks.
now,
I'm not gonna do that.
today,
I
before
slowly
there
weaned
is an
myself
alert,
off. It was more like
take time to learn the civil defense 5 steps to safety.
It's okay.
Learn warning
Why would you
signals
ever
and
even
what they
put
mean.
that on like a sheet? You gotta
Learn
go to
your
the grave
community
with that
plan
one.
for
Unfortunately,
emergency
don't
action.
fill out a fucking
Learn
casting
protection
and put
from
that as
radioactive
interesting facts about yourself.
fallout.
Don't do that.
Alright, for
Learn
sure.
first aid and home emergency preparedness steps. And learn how to use Conrad
If you set
640 or 1240 on the AM dial for official directions.
You know, that is something that I'm sensitive to now. I was looking at her teeth. I was, because like right now I'm reading about pacifiers and sucking thumbs and stuff, because it's like when they develop those things. And it can fuck the teeth up. So I was kind of curious. But she seemed like to have normal teeth. Sometimes it makes the teeth like grow inward, I think. I don't know. This is all new to me too. And also sometimes if they, you know, they could be doing it till they're 20, which, you know, doesn't come off too great on the parent either, you know? It's like you just let them keep going with that, huh? You didn't ever tell them to like, hey, cut it out? I don't know. He fucking likes to do it.
Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Piper.
Piper, I'm Hundo. Nice to meet you.
Piper, what is hentai?
Oh my god, hentai porn?
Wow.
That's a deal breaker for me.
Is your turn off people who aren't into it?
Does hentai imply hentai porn? Yes, it does. Yep. Damn it, that's in my search history now. God damn it. I was just like, is hentai like a style of anime or something, and then people just use it a lot for porn, and she just like kind of she just exposed herself there by being like, hentai porn? But it really is, it means porn. And so that's just, now my internet service provider thinks that I like hentai porn. Good thing I'm using a VPN, the sponsor of no, it's not, I'm kidding.
Is your turn off people who aren't into it or into it?
Aren't into it.
Aren't into
Yeah,
it.
because then you have vanilla sex.
I don't know about that, but
If you're not into hentai,
you are freaky.
I feel like people who are too into cartoons don't have sex. I think that's the problem. I think it's the opposite of what you're saying. If you're really into hentai, then I don't think real people are like doing it for you anymore. Unfortunately.
Freaky as hell, though. I know that, but that's not what I do watch. But I do understand you freaky as fuck. I'm not freaky deaky enough.
Man, they almost just interlocked hands there over the button. That would have been really cute. Just interlocked fingers and like actually, like then they realize like maybe we are made for each other. Listen, I'll get a babysitter for my tigers. We can go and watch hentai together. My sweet little freak.
Looking for an partner?
someone that reads poetry but can also slam the shit out of me.
What do you mean by slam the shit out of you?
Just that.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you think got you to where you are today?
Like career-wise?
Career-wise, life-wise, like
Hard work, determination, curiosity,
I love that.
research.
What do you do?
I'm a computer engineer.
That's awesome.
Hey, cut the shit, man. Can you slam the fuck out of her or not, dude? Cut the shit. We all know what she wants to hear.
I work in sales. I'm an account executive.
Sell yourself. Give me your elevator pitch.
I've worked really hard to get where I am. Life is too good. I'm positive and shit. Just love to be here. And honestly, like, getting to know me, you'll get to know me a lot more.
Corporate flirting. That's what this is. This is like flirting in the office. Sell yourself. Sell me this pen, and then write down your best qualities, and then slide that over to me and I'll review it. Just dating CVs here.
Michael has terrible anxiety on dates.
Yes, I do.
You're an expert.
Although I feel great right now, Piper, so...
Piper likes men who
Wow.
penetrate,
Just
but
look at
also
this
slam the shit
station,
out of
man.
them.
You've
Yes,
done
thank you,
well.
Ryan.
Okay, phenomenal. I definitely,
Phenomenal. Well, I mean, I'm definitely capable of the slamming that you have referred to / requested. Sorry, I don't know the formal way to say this. I'm slam capable. Let's just say that I'm slam capable. It's on my list of skills at the bottom of the CV. There, you'll look at the bottom there. It's all Adobe, the Adobe suite, of course, and then slam capable. I can take you to Splash Mountain. Let's just say that.
It's Piper I know how to read, so I
Oh,
could
that's
definitely
good.
do
He's
that.
literate.
And I could slam the shit out of you if that's what you really want.
Oh, he was slam capable. You could just tell.
You just didn't sound like you could slam the shit out of me.
No, you're fine. I knew you were gonna hit it, so
Oh, that makes me feel bad.
no, it's okay.
You just sounded a little bit scared.
I'm definitely
I feel
scared.
like I
Are you
could
kidding
beat
me?
you up.
You have to try
He did
harder
sound a
for
little bit
that.
scared.
Yeah, that's what I
I
call
think
a good
like
offer.
she was expecting somebody to just be like, "Yeah, I'll fucking fold you up and spit in your mouth," and he was like, "I'm definitely, I could slam you. Get ready, because the slam train's leaving the station. It's slamming time. Slam, boop, boop, slam bus, slam ball. You ever watch that? That was a pretty cool sport. Why'd they ever cancel slam ball? Why'd they ever cancel that? It's like so cool. Trampolines and basketball. It's like a boy's dream. What are you talking about? Oh, right. Oh, fuck you. So good 6 ways from Sunday.
Piper, do you think you're scary?
No. Do you think I'm scary, Brian?
A little.
Oh,
In a good way.
thank you. That makes me feel a little better. Nice to meet you.
Piper, do you smoke cigarettes?
I do.
My name is PC.
Why?
Matt's deal breaker is a cigarette smoker.
I haven't cigarette.
Okay, I will say this.
It was a deal breaker because I had to do something to me.
So she's a hentai porn watching, stark ripping computer engineer that wants to be slammed. Just putting together a character profile right now. Kind of wild.
Well, what were you gonna say?
Okay, I was gonna say yes, but I can't discriminate because I smoke black and white. So you know what I'm saying? To each
I
his
feel
own.
like that's even worse.
Yeah, but I'm coming back. I'm comfortable. So
Slippery slope.
yeah, I did have fun talking to you.
Yeah, you're cool. You have like a smooth voice. If you think about,
Or at least you guys don't suck your thumb. That's a way worse habit than cigarettes or black and milds.
your cigarette smoking deal breaker, let me know. Mull it over. Why you smoke a black and mild? What's your name?
Josh, what's your name?
Piper.
Piper, how did you end up here? Blindfolded in this strange room.
I thought it'd be fun. Fun little thing to do.
So what are you looking for?
Someone that reads poetry and can sing the shit out of me. Are you?
Can sing the shit out of you?
She's looking for someone who can read poetry.
Yes.
Still slam the shit out of her.
Thank you, Biden.
Well, who the hell can't read?
Thanks. A lot of people. Can you read?
Yeah, I can. Well, I can't read now. I'm blindfolded.
Wait, what's your name?
Josh,
I don't know how to say it.
so you want someone who can read poetry? You want someone that's smart?
he's just completely. Yeah, but what about the second part? He's like, oh, I can't do that. I mean, I'm not even gonna reference that. Just gonna hope that she forgot that she said it.
You can't even remember
But,
my
like-
name?
Oh, dang. Honest mistake, Josh.
Okay, this is how Josh wrote his types.
Oh
Oh
God.
god, I'm so
Sure.
excited.
Weird, a goth, owns a cat.
I do a cat.
No way.
Yeah, she's my favorite thing.
Are you weird goth? You own a cat.
I wouldn't categorize myself as like goth though, but I do have face piercings and tattoos.
Well, if that isn't God, what is?
I don't know. I think it's like subjective.
Fun fact about
Subjective. I think it's subjective. I think they're flirting. Okay, chemistry. It's been a second. Call me Bill Nye the Science Guy, because I think we got some chemistry on the screen right now.
Piper. She once had a seizure in an Olive Garden.
Haven't we all?
Those breadsticks were just hitting, right?
That's good. That's fucking funny. Nice.
That bottomless Caesar salad got to you.
It was,
She's like, no, it was serious. I almost died.
it was so good. I just had to see. It just got me real good. Yeah,
You two, I'm feeling some chemistry here. Do you feel it?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel it.
Piper, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a fake name. You'd be so for real. It sounds like a stripper name. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have chemistry.
course.
Right, Piper?
Yeah, I think you're cool.
My hands are behind my back.
Are they really? You just moved it behind your back.
Well, you heard it, right?
I
I'm
did,
not
I
pressing the
did.
button.
Okay, now I'm really gonna test if you two wanna
Are you guys gonna slam or what? Stop with the bullshit, okay?
you two wanna go on a second date.
What's up, bud?
Josh shits his pants.
On average, 3 times a year. I mean, that's like rookie numbers. Get your numbers up, family. Cool, 3 times a year. Impressive. Oh my god. Rookie numbers. Try 3 times a week. Great, come at me with that bullshit. 3 times a year. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Sad is what that is, actually.
Get mad at me. I don't actually have a bowel movement problem. So.
You don't have IBS,
No, I don't have IBS.
so you lie.
I lie.
Oh, he's a liar? You're a liar.
Did you put something embarrassing that was true? Would you?
My seizure at Olive Garden.
It's not that embarrassing. It's not your fault.
Oh, so he just made that up and put it on the... See? That's smart. That's smart. Just make up something that's not true and put it on the sheet. That's kind of smart. Don't do that, though. If you're watching this and you're going to go on this show, I want to see true shit. Yeah, it's actually not good. Don't do that. This guy thinks he's better than the game. Do you? You think you're better than the button? I'm just gonna go in there and lie.
Embarrassing. Everyone's like freaking out. I was like, I'm gonna go.
Josh, do you like hentai porn?
What is that?
Yeah, right. You took way too long to say that. Way too long. That little delay there. What is that? You just quickly filtered through like the Rolodex of the hentai spank bank you got, and then what is that? We can all tell, dude. We know you're a liar now.
Hentai porn?
Hentai? Hentai? Do you pronounce it hentai? So you're tying up chickens? Hentai?
I don't know what that is.
You know, you watch anime?
I've watched anime before. Is it anime?
Pretty much, yeah.
Did she write that? She was into that?
Yeah, would you consider watching some with Piper?
You know what? Is it for me? No, probably not, but...
Well, how do you know until you've never watched it?
Exactly. How do you know unless you try? Are you opposed to trying?
I'm not opposed to you being into it. Let's put it that way.
Okay. That's kind of hot.
It feels like this is going well.
You can watch it, and I'll watch you watching it. I don't want to watch it though, but I'll watch you on the bed watching it, and I'll jack off.
You two want to take your blindfolds off and see each other?
Sure.
I'm scared.
Oh my god, it's bright out here. Oh, you're cute.
Hi.
Hi. This is even more awkward now.
This is so crazy.
What do you think, Beyond?
She didn't say the same thing. That's... Uh-oh. Oh, you're cute. Oh, fuck. I would have never fucking expected that from... Oh, wow. The hell hentai thing kind of threw me off, but... Oh, yeah.
I think, be honest. Does this other person look like your type?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I think you're attractive.
What's a second date like?
We're going to Olive Garden.
Oh, I don't know if we can do that. It's too many it's not the Olive Garden.
Oh, Josh says he believes in love at first sight.
Oh, do you?
When you looked at Piper, did you fall in love?
Yeah, possibly. I think I would need that second date to know for sure, but there's a chance. Yes, I think so, Button.
All right, I'm gonna light up.
Are you gonna slam? Remains to be seen. Oh man, I kind of got the broccoli cut right now. Are they gonna slam? Or are they capping?
Fred, one more time, and if you don't click me, you win.
I'm probably good.
Is that the button that means we win?
God, that feels good. A month and a half off, and we come back and we see and we find love. God, that's why we love this show. That's why we watch this show, and that's why we live by this show.
You have one.
I'm about to shit my pants right now. Actually, I'm about to shit so bad.
Let's go on a date.
Now what?
Go to Chili's.
Yeah, let's fucking come on.
You want to come to Chili's?
Sure.
Let's watch hentai porn at Chili's.
Okay, wrap it up.
Hi, Button here.
Wow, that was incredible. That fucking felt good. That was great. All right, I'm gonna go take a shit. Oh my God! All right, bye. God, that feels good. Wow, that was incredible. That fucking felt good. That was great. All right, I'm gonna go take a shit. Oh my God!
to visit a familiar place.
Cheesiest episode of The Button. So this will be fun. You know, what are we talking? Cheddar? Gouda? Now that is a YouTube intro. You. Alright, cheesiest episode of The Button. I feel like this kind of reminiscent of the way we do our titles here. You guys are usually witnessing a love story on The Button. Dads chaperone their daughters, not cheesiest episode of The Button. That's what I do. So maybe I'll name mine Singles Try to Find Love on Speed Dating Show or something like that. I'm not ripping on the way they package their videos. I'm just saying, if you're gonna jock my swag, I'm jocking your shit right off. If you're gonna jack me off, I'm gonna jack your shit right off. It's a jack off jack world out there, alright?
Hold each other's hands if you both are comfortable with that.
Okay.
I want you to say you love each other. This episode was made in partnership with Pizza Hut's new Valentine's Day offer.
What? You guys got a fucking Pizza Hut deal? Oh my god, that's awesome. What the fuck? A little free promo for you there, Pizza Hut. Call me, Mr. Hut. Give me a call, because I love your product, and I would love to promote it for money. Are we starting?
Yeah, you're on a date.
Okay. Oh, actually, I have my own promo to do. And that'll go right now. Cody'sRunClub.com if you want the hoodie. It came out on Thursday. Just a reminder.
Hey, what is your name?
Peyton.
Gabe. What is your type?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson?
I'm so invincible. Don't gotta convince them all. Yeah, you already know. It's undeniable.
Hey. Hey. What's going on? Why are you staring at your bodyguard, huh?
I didn't mean to. It was.
Quiet. Listen to me carefully. Come on! You're out in public with me. And I don't want you looking around us. You're looking on at me. You got it?
Yes.
One yes.
Yes, darling. I'm sorry.
You're late. You ruined my appetite. I'm going somewhere else. And you, get banana.
Yes, sir.
Are you insane? What was that?
I've been in love with you for a long time, ma'am.
Then keep those feelings to yourself. Because my husband will kill us both if he finds out.
Good evening. Want Mr. Evans and Jenny for dinner?
Oh, Mr. Evans decided to dine elsewhere. He just left.
Unfortunate. I'll go fetch his coat.
Yeah. Forget about me, do you hear? I have a husband.
And he is mistress. Lizzie, his secretary. Come back here tomorrow at 6, and you will see for yourself.
Why took you so long, huh?
My apologies, sir, but I had an important matter to attend to.
Really? Who do you think you are? I'm your top priority.
Yes, sir. You're my top priority. But your wife's about to find out about your little affair.
That's cointeresting.
Is that the best you can do, boy? I feel like my investments are being wasted.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir. So, here's the story.
Look at this. Cost me a fortune.
Cheating on me behind my back?
What are you doing here, darling?
Say that word when you fool. Nice jewelry. Why don't you put it on?
Because it's yours. Open it, please.
To my below, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. And Lizzie just helped me pick it up. That's all.
But Ralph told me something different.
Oh, really? And you, my wife, did you really believe these dummy lies? Do you really think I didn't call you a little rebellion, huh?
Well, sir, you got me.
I know.
I lied to your wife. But now I see you truly do love her.
Only her.
And you'll keep showering her with gifts, taking her on vacations, raising the kids together.
That's true.
And you're willing to spend any amount of money on her.
Every last penny.
What do you mean, every last penny? You told me that you would leave this fool if I play along.
So, this was just an act? Fascinating.
When you think that everyone has a price, it's only a matter of time before it backfires.
You.
Whoa, not so fast, baby.
I didn't see anything.
Really? What do you have under your hoodie? Come on, pull it up.
Is that all?
No. Higher.
Or something?
Jim,
What?
just leave her alone. She just has a baby food.
Professional service.
I knew she was a thief, didn't I, huh?
She's just probably trying to feed her baby. Just let her go. I'll pay for it.
You know, she stole this. And that leads me to believe that she might have stolen something else.
Oh, come on.
I gotta search her. What the hell?
Damn.
Maybe you deal with him, huh?
It's no problem. I will pay for everything.
See? You better take care of your own stuff so that doesn't happen. And I'll take care of mine. Yeah. I will search her. Because this is my job, and I have to do it. Come on. Move. And to the left. Look, I don't have the right to take off your clothes.
That'll do.
So you'll need to do it yourself.
No way.
Then we'll just have to wait. It's not like any of us has a hungry child waiting back at home.
That'll do.
Okay, I'll do it. But turn up the camera.
Oh, don't worry about that. All of our records are securely stored. And they won't get into the wrong hands.
That's illegal.
Why? You will take off your clothes, and the camera will verify that you're clean, and then you're good to go. Or otherwise, you will be examined by the cops down at the precinct. And then you will see your child only in the morning.
Okay.
Jim, this crazy drunk is over the shelf with the chips. Can you pick him out?
I'm coming! I'll be back. And we'll continue with the search.
You see, I told you. Just kick him out.
What the hell is going on here?
So what? Got a problem? What you gonna do about it, huh?
Sir, you just broke the bottle and you spilled food everywhere.
What am I, blind? I have money. We'll pay for everything. You have to clean this place up. It's a store, not a dump. So, here's my favorite beer.
Did you hear? He will pay for everything. I got more important things to take care of. Where's that going?
Come on, hurry up.
Look, I was thinking that you and your child are starving, so I brought a gift.
Food?
Yes, and it's free. And you will get it.
Thanks a lot.
Only after you take off some more clothes.
Wait, what do you mean more clothes?
I mean, All of them?
Okay.
That's right. Go on. That's nice. Oh, I like it. What the hell are you doing?
Do you remember Megan? The video from months ago. Red hair. She's my friend. My make it this time.
I'm calling the cops.
You've got nothing on me.
Nothing on you. Today, one girl decided to steal several $100 worth of groceries, and a heroic guard caught her just in time. How about that? You ain't got nowhere to run. Officers, I caught a thief red-handed.
Cameras. Look at the recordings of the cameras.
Gentlemen, we experienced some technical problems right now, so the cameras aren't working.
Got it. Miss, you are under arrest.
No, you're making a mistake.
Hey! You're gonna check him?
Yes, sir, I'm gonna have to search you. Would you please turn around and...
Actually, I have to search you. Where is it?
Jeans, the bucket.
What?
Hey, you. Officers, we have evidence that the security guard is forcing women to undress and videotaping them.
And who the hell are you?
This is my boyfriend. He helped me today.
So what?
Okay, sir. So you are coming with us. Leave it.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. First of all, they're lying.
Yeah? Really? Your hands. We'll figure it out at the police station. Move. Give me your hands.
We made it. Megan will be so happy.
We've got passion, we've got determination. And if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening. We always felt like our content was all about entertainment and being fun, but there was also this.
So this preacher, you are gonna hate this preacher.
So I know you don't like me, but I'm divine.
Now his name is Lamore, and Lamore works as a mortgage broker. And one day in 2004, he decides he wants to be rich. So how's he gonna get rich? Well, see, Lamore is dating a woman who works at a car dealership, and she has access to all the customers' credit reports and personal information. And so Lamore steals her work login info, and I guess on his own computer, he uses it to access all the customers' information. And then he takes out loans and lines of credit in these customers' names. He then takes that money and he uses it to buy himself nice cars, nice clothes, jewelry. He buys himself a motorcycle. Oh, and he doesn't just steal the identity of one or two people. He steals the identity of over 50 different people, and apparently takes out more than $2 million in loans. And of course, people eventually catch on and they report him, and bam, he gets arrested. Here's his mugshot. And so he spends 5 years in prison, and he never does anything else bad again ever in his life. Until... So while he's in prison, one day Lamore gets an idea. I'm guessing he gets this idea in prison. I actually don't know where he got it. But at some point, Lamore realizes that he can really profit off of religion. So in 2013, he gets out, and within a few weeks of getting out, he sets up his own church, and he becomes the bishop of that church. And he starts it out of his home with a small group of people, and he eventually moves it to a more legitimate building space. And of course, with a guy like Lamore, what he's preaching is the prosperity gospel, which suggests that being wealthy will actually get you closer to heaven.
God chose me to be a preacher. Y'all think I want to be a preacher? I don't get paid for preaching.
Oh, he definitely gets paid from preaching. Not only that, he makes sure to show off his wealth in front of his congregation. Like he'll preach to them wearing tailor-made designer suits, like this one, or like this one. He also wears nice rings and watches while he preaches. Even when he's not at church, he's always decked out in some super expensive designer shit. So, where's he getting the money to pay for all this stuff? His congregation, of course. And he's not just allegedly skimming from the donations. No. It's way more direct than that. Like one day, he calls up one elderly woman in his congregation, and he cons her into handing over her retirement fund. Like he tells her that he can improve her credit score and help her purchase and renovate a new home if she just invests with him. And she believes him, and she hands over $90,000. And of course, instead of helping her improve her credit score or buy a house, Lamore takes the money and he heads straight to Louis Vuitton, where he gets himself some new drip. He also puts the money towards some payments on a BMW. And as you can imagine, pretty quickly after starting his church, Lamore becomes the richest bishop on the block. Like he's driving around in a Rolls Royce. He also apparently has another Rolls Royce. This one's actually worth $350,000, by the way. He's also living in a 9,000 square feet mansion.
I'm gonna walk y'all into my prayer closet. This is my prayer closet. Got all my priestly robes, designer coats, you name it, Gucci, Louis, you name it. Fendi, you name it. Designer wear for days.
Not only that, he's getting kind of a JV celebrity status from all this, and people start calling him the Bling Bishop. And from there, his Instagram blows up to 1.3 million followers, and known people start affiliating with him. Like, here's footage of 50 Cent speaking at his church. Here he is apparently hanging out with Fat Joe. Here he is with Tracy Morgan. Here he is with Ja Rule. Here he is hanging out with New York City Mayor Eric Adams, who's another shady guy that we talked about in a previous video, if you remember. Okay, but then something kind of crazy happens. Something that starts to change everything. One day in 2022, he's up in front of his congregation preaching away. And that is when suddenly, boom, 3 men in masks bust into the building and they have pew-pews. And Lamore is live streaming this sermon, so you can actually see the moment he realizes these men are there to rob him.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through? Yo. All right.
And you can see him here laying down on the floor, and then you can see these men come up and rob him. And they apparently steal $1 million worth of jewelry from the people there, including Lamore's watch and chain. His watch is a Rolex valued at $75,000. His chain is valued at $400,000. And he live streams afterwards and talks about all this.
They took all of my wife's jewelry and took all of my jewelry, and then they left.
And so, like, the story breaks and reporters are hitting him up and they're asking him if he's gonna wear less jewelry in church so that he's less likely to get robbed.
Are you gonna wear less bling so you're less of a target? I will wear what I've been blessed with by God when I feel like it.
Now, police eventually end up catching the guys who did it. But this live stream footage of the robbery blows up. Because it's a crazy moment. A bishop getting robbed in the middle of a sermon on a live stream? Like, what are the odds? And so this story ends up all over the news.
A Brooklyn bishop was robbed at gunpoint in the middle of his Sunday sermon today, and it was all caught on camera.
And people hear about it, and they're like, wait a minute, why was this preacher wearing a Rolex and a $400,000 chain? Where's bro getting all this money? And so allegedly, this is when reporters really start looking into him. And one day, also allegedly, some of them show up to his house to see if they can get a statement from him about some of the bad press he's been getting. You know, that big-ass house that he owns? But when they get there, supposedly, they notice that there's a foreclosure notice on his door. And they see this, and they're like, what the hell is going on? Is the Bling Bishop actually broke? Apparently, yes. he had been spending all this money on his lifestyle. And at some point, he starts running into money problems. Like he's failing to make payments on those luxury cars that he got. He gets sued a couple of times over failing to make loan repayments. And so it seems like Lamore needs money real bad. And he starts getting pushy about getting it. And one day, he tries to target this guy, Brandon. And Brandon owns a local auto body repair shop. And I have no idea how these two guys know each other, but at some point, Lamore tries to get $5,000 from him. And he threatens to use force if he doesn't get it. So I guess he's like, I'll kick your ass if you don't give me $5 grand. And if that isn't bad enough, then he tries to get Brandon to lend him $500,000. And in exchange, he promises to give him access to New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Told you that guy was shady. But Brandon is like, F all this, and he turns on him and he starts cooperating with the FBI. And the FBI sets up a whole sting operation, and they get Brandon to wear a wire and meet up with Lamore. And so he meets up with Lamore. And Lamore swears to him that he has connections with Mayor Eric Adams, and whatever business scam he's trying to get him into is gonna make them millionaires. And this whole conversation is recorded for the feds to hear. And eventually, after a long investigation, the feds find him and bam, they arrest him. Here's his mugshot. And he goes to trial, and he's found guilty for wire fraud and a bunch of other stuff, and he's sentenced to 9 years in prison. Wow.
We've got passion, we've got determination. Like, and if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening. We always feel like our content was all about entertainment and being fun, but there was also this, sort of profession.
So one night, this English backpacker goes hiking. He's in Australia in the outback, and it's nighttime, and he really wants to go climbing. So he starts climbing up the wall of this bluff. And so he climbs up, and when he's a ways up there, suddenly, boom, he loses his footing and he starts to tumble down the bluff. And bam, he hits his head, and then bam, he hits his head again. And then finally, he slams into the ground. And then, as if that isn't bad enough, a pack of wild, hungry dogs approach him, and they... Actually, I'm not ready to talk about this guy yet. We'll get back to him. I actually want to talk about this woman, who we'll call Alice, because that's her real name. And Alice is about to experience the worst night of her life, because her baby is about to get eaten. So one night, she's on a camping trip with her family. her husband and her 3 kids. And they're at a popular camping spot with a bunch of other families, and they got tents pitched, and they're all hanging out and making dinner. And then Alice's youngest daughter, a baby, she gets tired. And so Alice has to put her in a little crib inside the tent. And then she just goes back to making dinner. And then a little time passes, and suddenly they hear the baby cry. And Alice notices some movement in her tent. And then a dingo runs out of it. So Alice rushes over to check on the baby. But the baby is not in her crib. So then Alice yells, my God, a dingo has my baby. She then runs out into the darkness, chasing after the dingo. But unfortunately, it's too late. The dingo is long gone. Now, Alice's husband is this guy, Michael. And Alice and Michael and the rest of the families, they start searching for the baby. And eventually, local police arrive. And this kicks off a huge manhunt. And soon, over 300 campers and other people are combing through the campgrounds, looking for this baby and the dingo that took it. And they form a human chain to cover as much ground as possible, but still, they find nothing. So sadly, Alice and Michael return home without their baby, and they are absolutely devastated. They don't know what to do. And then, about a week later, a random tourist just happens to be wandering around the area, and he stumbles across the baby's jumpsuit, okay? But still, there's no sign of the missing baby. And unfortunately, at this point, it's clear that the baby is no longer alive. And so this story, it starts to blow up in the local media. Like a family's baby got eaten by a dingo? That's wild. And people are just captivated. And so Alice and Michael, they think it would be helpful to do some interviews because they want to warn other parents out there about how dangerous dingoes are. And this is where they screw up. Because every time they get on camera, people feel like they don't come across as 2 parents who just lost a kid. They feel like they come across as a bit cold and uncaring.
No, I just yelled. There wasn't time to go and tell people. I just yelled out, has anyone got a torch? The dingo's got my baby.
And so pretty quickly, the public starts to get suspicious. Like they think Alice and Michael don't appear sad enough. And so the news media, they just run with this story and they start to question Alice and Michael's version of events. Like, this isn't typical dingo behavior. Why would a wild dog steal a baby? And so to make all this worse, police, they start to develop a new, darker theory. That maybe this baby wasn't stolen by a dingo at all. That maybe this baby was unalived by her own mother. And as evidence for this, they start to point at the baby's jumpsuit that the tourist had found out by the campsite, because they had run tests on that jumpsuit and there was no dingo saliva on it. So then how could the baby have been in a dingo's mouth? And Alice, she explains this by saying, well, actually the baby was wearing a white cardigan over that jumpsuit. So that white cardigan, which is now missing, probably would have had dingo saliva on it. But unfortunately for her, that explanation isn't good enough for police. And prosecutors, they accuse her of lying about the white cardigan. And then boom, police arrest her. And they arrest Michael. And they charge her with the murder of her own baby, and they charge him with being an accessory to that murder. Now, police, they have no body, no murder weapon, and no witnesses. But what they do have is circumstantial evidence, including what they feel is a large amount of blood in the family's car. They, of course, believe this is the baby's blood. So anyway, they all go to trial. And in the trial, the prosecution argues that Alice unalived her own baby, possibly with scissors, and then hid the body in the family car. And that Michael later helped by trying to cover up the murder. And let me tell you, this trial blows the fuck up in Australia. It becomes the biggest media circus anyone has ever seen. Like, the tabloids are all over it. Every moment of it becomes newsworthy. And so sadly, after a month of hearing all the arguments, the jury deliberates and they find Alice and Michael both guilty. And Michael, he gets a suspended sentence because he had already spent time in jail waiting on the trial. But poor Alice, she actually gets sentenced to life in prison. Now this is where our English backpacker comes in. Because 3 years later, after Alice gets sentenced to life in prison, the English backpacker, he takes a trip to Australia. And he goes out to this popular camping spot, he goes for a climb at night, he loses his footing, he tumbles down the mountain, he dies, and some wild dogs approach him, and they start to eat him. 8 days later, another hiker passing by, he finds the backpacker's body at the base of the bluff. So police come and investigate, and this happens to be in an area surrounded by dingo dens. And nearby, police find some of his clothing and his backpack. But then a ranger finds a piece of clothing half buried. He pulls it out of the ground, and it happens to be a baby's white cardigan. The same white cardigan that prosecutors had accused Alice of lying about. And this corroborates her whole story. And then only 5 days after finding this cardigan, pow! The court orders Alice to be released from prison. And suddenly the government launches a new investigation into the baby's death, and ultimately they find that the baby's blood that they thought they found in the family car wasn't actually baby's blood. It was actually soundproofing spray that the car manufacturer sprays on when they built the car. And also, potentially, fruit juice. So the good news is, eventually, Alice and Michael are completely exonerated, and here's what they look like in real life. And then Hollywood goes on and makes a movie about the whole thing, starring Meryl Streep and that guy from Jurassic Park. And of course, the movie has got the famous line, "The dingo took my baby!" which has then, unfortunately, gone on to become a pop culture punchline.
The dingo ate your baby.
So basically, this woman's baby was eaten alive, and now pop culture just makes jokes about it.
Thanks a lot. The highest quality right here. what I call a good offer. Thanks, thank you. Good morning. This is a joke. Vamos, vamos. You'll be delighted. This is what I like about your country. Deal. I have fresh products from my country, brother. Vamos, vamos, muchacho. Hermano, you exceeded my expectations. The products are yours.
Vamos, hermano. Look and choice.
Ready for another quality test.
I've been hit! Mayday! Mayday!
Nice job. You won't regret it.
go over budget.
How long is it gonna take?
Just as I wanted.
Back to my channel. Okay, perfect. I have everything. Oh, speaking of next looks like you've been here before. Yes, 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 I had some information in the system, so I'll have you go over that just to make sure it's correct. Just is anything wrong? Everything's good. Wonderful. Now, there are still a few questions I do need to ask you. Has your insurance changed? Emergency contact change. And what is their number? Okay, perfect. You know, some people don't have that. Alright, now, so I'm guessing the prescription I gave you last time kind of wore off. You probably got used to it, huh? Yes, so we need some new tingles to really put you to sleep, huh? Yes, 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 I figured. Okay, that's perfectly fine, love. Now, tell me, how has your sleep been rated 1 to 10 in the last 6 months? Are you tossing and turning a lot? Do you fall asleep better when it's cold or hot? And what about outside noise, white noise, rain, things like that? Does that help you fall asleep? Do you have any stress points that could possibly keep you up at night? Maybe a few. Okay, we might have to dig a little deeper into that. And are there any concerns you want to tell me before we get started? Okay. What you eat? Yeah. You know, no coffee, no sugar, no high caffeine stuff, basically before bed. Alright. And even a lot of liquids can awfully strange. Well, it's just your heart rate is sky high. I need to perform an emergency injection. Yes, yes, yes. Forget the test. We need to go straight to your brain. Here, let me put my gloves on. Now, when did this drastic change in your sleep happen? For a month, and it's been catching up to you. I can tell. Now, this is drastic. It can be painful, so some numbing injectables. Just going to perfect. Let's work it in. Now, do you feel this? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's unscrew your forehead and take your brain out. Just going to. All right. You might black out for one moment, okay? All right, we're just going to. All right, love. All right, love. All right, love. Now, look at this. Maybe this is why you haven't been getting good sleep lately. Look at all of this negative energy consuming your mind. Exactly. It probably keeps you up at night. No wonder your heart rate was so high. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pluck all of this negative energy away and then inject your brain with tingles. It'll have you asleep in no time. So let's go ahead and get my tweezers. All right, my handy dandy tweezers, and let's just go ahead and pluck. Oh, that feels like anxiety. Wow. You know what? Usually anxiety is very, very, very hard to pluck. So we're lucky that came off pretty easily. Now let's see what else we got. We're just going to pluck. Pluck. Ooh, that one feels like body dysmorphia. I can totally see why that would keep you up at night, but we plucked it from your mind, so hopefully those thoughts don't consume you as much anymore. And let's pluck right here, right at the front of your mind. Depression. Okay, love, I'm glad we got rid of that. And let's see what we got going on right here, all the way in the back. Oh, love, a little bit of self-hate. Yes, yes, yes. Good thing we did away with that. Now, because there was just some major negative energy on your brain, I do want to clean it off before we do the injections, okay? All right, and how are you feeling so far? Okay. you feel it? You'll feel it. Just going to right here in the front. Give it a second. It's coming to you. Exactly. Just let the sound overcome you. Yes, yes, yes. did you like the face touching? You ready for the combo? Wonderful. All in one spot. So it might take a little time to get there. Now let me know when it wears off. Which one did you like best? Wonderful to know. I'll be back with your final injectables, okay? All right, love. All right, love. I'm back with your final injectables. But before we put them in, let's go ahead and clean your brain off once more, just in case there was a little bit of bleeding. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. You, yes, you. Welcome to the end. The end. The end. At the end of my video, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for making it to the end. It really does mean a lot to me when you watch all the way through. I also wanted to say, if you guys like this video, do not be afraid to it. Like, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and turn on your post notification bell. That way you are posted every time I post, of course. Last but not least, I want to shout out my Patreon and my memberships. I upload up to four exclusive ASMR videos on there each and every month on my Patreon, and 2 exclusive ASMR videos each and every month on my memberships. So if you have the means to, and you would like to support the channel, the link to my Patreon and my memberships will be in the description box